have a lead to what really happened.
And I've come up with a lot of observation, but yesterday I came up with the latest observation. If you observe Wumi's Insta post on the 13th when Mohbad died,
Let her, I don't know. Is interviewing someone.
I hear
on
you.
yeah, can you hear me clearly?
One moment, Summer. Let's tell them to mute so that we
Okay.
can hear you.
Wumi's Insta post, the fifth and the sixth post that she screenshot from her WhatsApp story. There is a time there, and it says yesterday, and there's a write up on the picture which says this nigga passed away few minutes after I posted Liam's birthday. So that time has given her away because that means Mohbad died on Monday, 11th, not on Sunday, not on Tuesday as they claim. So with that alone, it means that everybody involved in this case lied. Everybody that said Mohbad died on Tuesday, they are lying. A very clear lie. So with that, we think we need to come out and tell us the truth. And we think
Suma, can you speak? Can you speak louder, please? You're not that audible, please. Can you speak louder?
yeah, I'm trying to get off the bus, but if you can let other people be talking, let me get off the bus, then I'll speak. Can you hear me?
That is the angle I actually want to see, because people kept on putting words in his mouth in a way. You keep on bringing up questions that are quite unreasonable, and I must commend him, really. If were to be probably another, maybe on his platform, some of those comments he will have turned to another thing entirely, because when somebody is trying to say his own truth, and you are now bringing in some insensitive questions, or some question that doesn't even really make sense, to the way, it can trigger, it can provoke. We are all humans. Imagine you trying to report something, and somebody is now asking you, but they say this, but they say that, but they say this, but they say that. It can really really provoke someone. And I think people want him to talk chronologically.
I think
You want
so
you want
much information that you know. Hello.
we can hear you.
uh They think he has some kind of information that is, oh, what took the life of Mohbad. People really
Yeah.
remember. I had told you people what this guy is saying, and this is the same thing he has come to repeat. He doesn't know more than after, for what he told us. So, and told, he doesn't know more than up to when they left him in Ikorodu. Kò mọ̀ jù yẹn lọ.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
doesn't know. Kò mọ̀. Is what he saw ló ti sọ yẹn. Except we want him to start lying.
Hmm.
Except we want him to start lying. The only thing is that I can assure you people, when he's in the courts, he will mention some some things to them that will help them. That's all. We think what really happened. Some of probably won't want to mention name, but when he gets to court, he will have no choice but to mention everything word for word. He's probably been very, very, you know, is careful about what he says. Not too careful, but he's talking, but he will mention what he needs to mention in the. I can bet you people that. But about the buying of Mohbad, to me, I'm of course, I'm like all of you else, everyone else. I'm just like everyone else. I wouldn't say, oh, I'm sure he's not, is lying or he's saying the truth. But I can say, as far as we can, some people can believe Baba Mohbad, can believe Wunmi can be. Then why I give that guy every benefit of doubt equally. I give him every benefit of doubt. I give him. Out of everybody, he's the closest to Mohbad. He is. You heard it when he said when Mohbad was coming up as a carpenter, you know, that people were like, how can you be working with a carpenter? They didn't like him and everything. But he took Mohbad him call like people in they lived in his house. So you know where they are coming from. You know, people change it. The boy is jealous of Mohbad. If the boy is, you know, I won't support you people until they prove it to me that this is it. I won't support you people. I won't. The only thing is, I will continue to say, as long as Wunmi alleged him as who pied her husband, as long as it is that, he remains one of the potential prime suspects. Are you making sense for you? It's still an allegation. Wunmi alleged him. It's only Wunmi that have alleged him. Nobody else. Even Adura, they can't take his own into court. Why? It is inadmissible to say somebody told you, somebody pied. No. There has to be a thorough investigation to ascertain, and it must be proven beyond reasonable doubt. Truly.
I'm ready.
And I think we should Soma, hold on please. I think we should also be careful of, or we should be mindful of, you know, people coming out to bear false witness against any other person, or like against him, because that is what, you know, Adura did. You know, he was, you know, bearing false witness, you know, against Prime Boy. You know, at the end of the day, he was saying, because he said this is what Wunmi told him, that he was, you know, hearsay. So you are actually bearing false witness against, you know, someone, and that is another offense. In fact, it's one of the greatest offense anybody can ever bearing false witness, you know, against someone, you know. And I just hope that when this thing finally gets to the court, you know, a lot of dramas will definitely happen. And you know, with what we have seen so far, I just hope that there will not be many false witnesses. You know, out of those 26 witnesses that the police allege, you know, said or said they've interrogated, I just hope that, you know, many of them that will come and testify they will not come and bear false witness that will, you know, change the narrative or of the whole story. That is just my, you know, my own thoughts.
Somebody has this to say, Yeye Kudi, you have done so well, bringing Prime Boy to say his own side of the story. I believe Prime Boy does not have a hand in the buying of Mohbad. And for someone like me, you know, because I've been on this course, we have all been, I'm not the only one, I've tried to stay neutral. You understand? I have tried to stay neutral. And the reason is because I know better. I know better in the sense that it is very wrong of me to authoritatively allege somebody of buying somebody without no evidence. Do you understand? Hence my being neutral, and I have maintained my stance that from Ikorodu to North Ishara, everybody, especially those that have close proximity with Mohbad, they remain suspects. In fact, potential prime suspects. You understand? Only that, like, the wife is a higher one for me, because she, you know, she is extremely close to Mohbad. Do you understand? Hearsay is inadmissible. The only time you can use hearsay is maybe in the area of will. Hearsay is inadmissible. So if people bear false witnesses, they will still ask you in the court of law during the interrogation some questions. And like Adura, you will say, they say, it's going to be thrown out from the court of law. It's going to be thrown out. You know what? Everything is beginning to make sense, because I can assure you people, the case is going back. The government are very much, Brekete has pushed for this to start. And I can assure you people that it's going to start soon. In fact, Prime Boy is aware. Everything, the government, they can see that we are not ready to move on. They can see pe atakula yani. They can see it. They thought maybe that when people are move on, what are ready to move on. We are ready to sacrifice our 2024 seeking, waiting by more. So they have no choice but to call back. Emotion has been in, and Brekete is doing. Baba Mohbad's lawyer is doing everything. And I can tell you, the government is aware. They are at alert. What it got. You understand? And they are ready to answer the public and all the voice for the vested. So many special thanks to all these people working day and night. Baba Mohbad himself, who happens to be the father of the disease, I just want to thank him that at least he's not saying the public, shut up, you people go and sit down, we don't want you people to come and be doing bag. But he's listening to us, and we are begging, please, at least you on this case, stand for us, let us get justice for your son. So special thanks to everyone, all of you here, Mr. Miwa, Bossman, K-Blog, the lawyer, the Baba Mohbad's lawyer, the one that came all the way from Saudi for Baba Mohbad lawyer, the other that Brekete, the man is awesome. They failed us in South West, but Gurexi, all of them, they are awesome. Oh, God bless you people. Ayat, oh no, you people are all Lady Ryan, J Blinks, you people, no. I'm happy to know all of you, and I believe, and all of you, Yeyekudi TV, Yeyekudi Courtroom, all the TikTokers, and Nikisha, all my moderators on the TikTok, you people are the best. Bayo Mino, all of you, Sele, no. Please don't let us give up. Please continue to support Baba to get this justice. You see, until God vindicates all these people. In fact, Prime Boy, spending all of them, they are not free. They are not free. They are not free until it is proven beyond reasonable doubt. They are not free. Pathologists now, they are going to come. They will come. Pathologists will come. They are going to talk. It has gotten to that state. Governor Sanwo-Olu is aware that I want you to move on. We all ataku si wọn lọ́rùn ni. And I'm so proud of you people. You people, thank you. Thank you. I'm thanking you on behalf of them. They didn't send me. Èmi kàn sọ tèmi ni mo fi recognize yín ni. Some of you don't even sleep at night. This soon. Some of you, I saw Kitoika. All of you have Lighthouse, Irreplaceable. Yet today, oh my God, on the social media, Facebook, they are feeling it. They are feeling it. Governor Sanwo-Olu has heard the same energy that we used in asking for them to exhume the body of Mohbad, that we want justice. That is the same energy that they are feeling again after we went to Brekete. Thanks to Brekete. Ogasa, ordinary president, you will not be mouth. Eshegosa. God bless you. That is Hausa man. Although they said it's not Hausa. But our Yoruba, we couldn't help our son. We couldn't help him get justice. But thank God, it is still part. We are still one. Igbos, thank you. Hausas, thank you. The few of us Yorubas, thank you. Eshe, let us not relent. We must get justice for this boy. We must get the justice. No retreat, no surrender until we see it. We can then pray that the Alobas, they heal. Ọlọ́run á bá wọn tò ilé wọn. Ọlọ́run á heal wọn. Ọlọ́run á tù wọ́n nínú. Ọlọ́run á da òróró ìtura. Because that boy is irreplaceable in that family. Here Mr. Miwa tell us yesterday. He said, Mohbad is irreplaceable in their family. Nobody can replace him. They lost a great soul, a boy that matters to us, all of us. Look at how we are feeling. Me not know amo during this boy's lifetime. I not know amo. If not after his death, that I heard is the one that sang "Oh Biggie, oh Pogo, Walai mi ò mọ̀ rí, mi ì gbọ́rúkọ ẹ̀ rí." Talk less of àwọn tó mọ̀ how they are feeling. See all these people, Guresi Team, Lagata, all of them, Bossman, Lady sleepless nights. Or nothing, just to see that it will act as a deterrence if eventually, by the grace of God, justice prevail over this boy and we get justice. It will act as a deterrence. And also, some police people, they will be brought to book because they failed us. They failed us. Instanta. When this thing happened, the first thing they were meant to do was to barricade that place with a yellow tape because it's a case of homicide. It's a case of homicide. Mohbad didn't get to the hospital before he died. Only God knows how Mohbad died. We are still yet to know. Still replaceable.
God bless you. Thanks for the recognition and to everyone fighting for justice. May God continue to bless us and you too, man. So you're leading the cause for justice too. God will answer all your prayers, man. I think Soma is ready for us, man.
Go ahead, darling.
All right, thank you. I appreciate this audience. So the first thing I want to draw our attention to is Wumi's Insta story post on the 13th of February 2023. She made 13 posts, which have a 9-hour gap in between all of them. So now I noticed that the 6th and the 7th post is a screenshot from a WhatsApp story. And now this screenshot has time. It has time on it. And it says yesterday. And the screenshot on the Insta story still has time on it. The time is 5:06 a.m. So I concluded that Wumi posted her first Insta story by 8 p.m. on the 12th, and the last one was by 5:06, about that time, on the 13th a.m., 5:06 a.m. So now, what I'm saying is that while Baba was trying to get police reports and deposit Mohbad's corpse at the mortuary, Wumi was busy posting on Insta story. So that's what she was doing. That's why Baba was not seeing them when they got to the station. They disappeared. Nobody was seeing them. That is what they were doing, compiling text messages. And I also noticed that the two last stories, is only a 9-minute gap between these two stories. So, and they are long stories. So that means she was just typing texts. And now, to confirm that Mohbad died on the 11th, not on the 12th as they claim, I did a lot of research on the internet from Linda KG blog, Yemoli, and every other person that posted. And I saw that some people confirmed that Mohbad was dead by 1:25 p.m. on 12th. So if they have started confirming by 1:25 p.m. on 12th, now there's a question about the nurse and the hospitals. So I've come to a conclusion that Mohbad died on the 11th between 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. on the 11th, based on what I'm seeing on Wumi's Insta story. Because the time she said that she just posted Liam's birthday was 2:39 p.m. on a few minutes after I posted this. So that means from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., Mohbad was dead. And now I also want to say that Mama Mohbad knows a lot about, knows that Mohbad died on Monday. So she needs to be questioned. We need to know what she knows, because she knows a lot that she's not telling the world. Mama Mohbad, she knows that Mohbad died on Monday. So if we can establish that Mohbad died on Monday, then their story of nurse and hospital is all a lie. Because we miss a statement at the coroner inquest. There's a place she claimed that when they were going to the hospital, which was around after 2, that they encountered a hold-up, that somebody had to accompany Mohbad on a bike. There is no way you can accompany a dead body. There is no way you can accompany a dead body on a bike. So now we also need, Pyramid did not give us any report. Why is that? Pyramid did not give us any report. So now we need to question these hospitals. We need to question these hospitals and know how they came about their report, because it's now obvious that Mimi and Co bribed them to get all that story from them. There is no hospital and there is no nurse. So Nigerian police, they lied to all of us. All of us, they lied to us. So we don't even know what to believe anymore. But my own opinion is that let's stop depending on Nigerian police, because it's obvious to us now that they are on the camp of injustice. Nigerian police is not going to give us the justice we need. So with this establishment that Mohbad died on Monday, then we can take it up from there. We can squash even Mohbad. The people that posted on Mohbad's Instagram that he's dead, they also put in brackets today. So that group too, whoever that posted that thing, everybody that is corroborating Wumi's story, they all have more questions to answer. So that's my take on this.
That got me in all this. Number one, do your corroboration, right? You were able to look at the time. Many of us didn't do that. And that's
Yes.
Are you an investigative journalist? Sorry for asking.
Privately, I am.
That's what I would expect from you guys, investigative journalist. So relax. Let me just look at the write-up. Now this part
Yeah.
given to us now, I'm
Mm-hmm.
because I have not, I don't have the timing. I only have the write-up, which you are right. Then the area that you mentioned regarding where she said, where you said Mama Mohbad be questioned.
You're not audible, man. You are not audible. You are not audible.
I'm not audible.
Yeah, okay, now you are.
Am I cool now?
Yeah, you're okay now, yeah.
Okay. Now, Mama Mohbad's, I will second you on that. The reason being that I have seen many people, there's a lot of controversy about this Monday, Tuesday. At the point I was thinking it's just a distraction. But from what you said today, I'm kind of beginning, if what you said is that it's from one something, they announce the, people say announcing the buying of or the mice of Mohbad. Feyishara claimed Mohbad around 2 or so was a claim that she got back into the house and saw they had poured a lot of water on Mo, and she was like, why did they pouring water? It was because the wife kept on pouring no water on him, and they then rushed him to the hospital. But in that video we saw where somebody said Mohbad is gone. Anyway, maybe that's why they removed his clothes. Maybe because the clothes was wet. Abi, I'm just looking for excuses. You know, these are things that investigative journalists, you know, especially the police, were meant to have done with forensic and everything. So I would, in a way, up to 70% agree with you that Mama Mohbad needs to be thoroughly questioned. Because why did she make that mistake? Even if Baba said it's a slip of tongue, but a lot of people have been worried about this. And when she was about to go further in that video, some guy came to meet her and she changed the topic. Remember? Am I here, Abi? What he pa phone me? Hello?
Yeah.
Am I here? Bossman, where are you people now? Aniki Shaya, everybody, Team Lagata. K Crown.
We are here. We are hearing you.
Thinking in my head, why is there's been so much controversy about that Monday, Tuesday? Why is there so much controversy? I don't know why. I was thinking it's a distraction, but with this your submission, I'm beginning to have two minds.
I will send something to you from this same lady. I had to message her privately, yeah. She has it in detail. Like, I will send it to you. You will love it. Just go through it.
I think you people are okay with Prime Boys. The question, this is all you need to know. What you need to know is what Prime Boy have told you people. Mind you, Wunmi has been, she's had her own opportunity at what's the name of this inquest. So she spilled her own part. It's everybody's word. The same thing Prime Boy is still going to go and spill in the inquest. Do you understand? Now, the question is, you remember Spending was never ever mentioned that he was in the car. Courtroom people, can you hear from him that Spending was in the car? Remember, we never heard, you know, when I came to tell you people that Spending was in the car, the only person we heard about was Prime Boy. You know, nobody knew that Spending was in that car. So Spending definitely saw many things. In fact, saw more than Prime Boy. So are you people making sense from all what is happening? So why was Spending remanded in custody? Why? That's where you should try and solve the puzzle. Why? Why was he remanded in custody? Number one, he's not the one that asked that they use his nurse. He's not the one that insisted that they use his nurse. And he's not the one that called his nurse. He gave his number to DJ. Wunmi is the one that called the nurse or told DJ to call the nurse because the nurse said she was called and she was in Cotonou at that time. They all have their statement. Everything they wrote contradicts what Wunmi and Adura said. Then who is lying?
You could ask Adura, how did you know that Prime Boy and Mohbad had a fight? He said, I didn't see it, but CY told me. They ask you, who do you think by Mohbad? He said, according to CY, he said it was Prime Boy. So, Wunmi, did you see any fight or whatever? He said no, that he had gone to call Adura. So what is not happening? What like something is not right? Definitely something is not right.
Yes, because you know what happened? You know, because you know I was privy to hear more about all these things before now. Prime Boy and Spending and what's this other person? Lifestyle, not Spending. Lifestyle and Darosha were in the second that car that they said they carried. What did they call it now? Share SUV. Bikini walk pe moto meji. They were in the back car. Spending as a matter of Lifestyle as a matter of fact, that one even claims boy jakokon. And you know, let's be sincere, logically, with all sincerity, with no bias, how can someone like Mohbad fight to an extent that there will be blood at the spot, and Spending and Darosha won't be aware. As a matter of fact, I learned that Adura, I learned that Adura is a quiet guy, but ó wà hot-tempered gan. Remember, he was even rude to this person. Kò rán anybody. Ó lè rán Mohbad because Mohbad ló ń tọ́jú ẹ̀, but kò rán Prime Boy. You understand? So imagine Prime Boy doing anything to his brother at that party scene. Abi, would there be? Would you think that something won't happen there? At least we will see a video. We will see a video of Mohbad is bleeding. We must see it. It's lifestyle ní òun ò gbọ́. Sorry, Adura ní òun ò rí.
Again, again, they asked that did you notice there was any injury on Mohbad while you are on your way to Ikorodu? She said no. She did not see anything until when they go home, that she has to use a bully key and all of that to massage the hand. It's a lot happening.
I learned she said she massaged the hand, and I remember she said that the wound is a small wound, it's nothing, it was no big deal. So where did the police then get profuse bleeding? Crash his hand into, missed a punch and crashed it. Where did they get that story from? And the police will fail Mohbad. I've said it and I will repeat it in front of all of you now. TikTok has Facebook. In everything in life, pray that you are successful. Kí owó in Yorùbá ni kówó má gbẹ̀yìn nínú ọ̀rọ̀ èèyàn. What I feel happened to Mohbad is, he had the money, but he didn't utilize that money, put it in the right channel, whereby he can also use his money to buy power. Kò fi owó ẹ̀ kó fi bra báwo ṣe kọ́ ná agbára. You know why? He still was dealing with likes of his ghetto boys, street boys, home boys. He didn't move away from that his sawawus in those days. And look at, don't blame all this, what's his name, Naira Marley and co. Don't blame them that they don't work with all these their agege people again. Sorry, agege people, me obunyo. That he moved and said moving with Abu Ebel them, so that in case of things like this, you think they would have found it easy to buy that boy? They won't have found it easy to buy. Yeah, it won't have but by now. At the case of Tupac Shakur, at Biggie, and any at the Babonti Lori by now. Boje ku abẹ́, boje ìyàwó ló pa, boje ọ̀rẹ́ ló pa, boje àwọn anybody tí ó bá jẹ́ òun náà ti jẹ́ Ọlọ́run ní pé. Adé máa sọ sorry fúnra wa ni wọ́n máa ṣe. Kò fi owó ẹ̀ kó fi ra iyì. Kò kúrò ní àwọn sàwáwú ẹ̀. It was too toxic. Kò kúrò láwọn setting yẹn kó move away from. It's truth ni mo sọ fún yín yẹn. He didn't elevate and leave them. He moved to Ikoyi and carry all these ghetto people to Ikoyi to Abilekini. He was supposed to remove himself. Clean up, brush up. Ó dùn mí gan ọmọ yẹn. Ó dùn mí. Ẹ wo. Ṣó fẹ́ dùn mí ju bàbá àti ìyá ẹ̀ lọ ni. Kò lè dùn mí ju wọn lọ, but it's just what analysis that we can see and understand. He was supposed to move away from all those people. He was supposed to move away from all those people. He was supposed to move. Go and sit down. Go and sit down. Now you brought in Abu Eberi. Ibo lọ́jọ́ kò bí kan jàre. Abu Eberi kan ló ti ń save Naira Marley láti join. Ẹ lọ́jọ́ kò bí kan. Ẹ̀yin tó pé tẹ́ ó bá pẹ́ ẹ̀yin ọmọ yẹn bá rìn tí wọ́n fi pàànà. bẹ́tà kó lọ bá àwọn èèyàn tí ó máa save ẹ̀ rìn náà ó ti pa náà òun kọ́ ló di rádaràda tí wọ́n ń ṣe tó dàjà dín òkú ọmọ ọlọ́mọ bí ẹni pé wọ́n sin òkun chicken ẹ lọ jókòó jàre ẹ lọ jókòó gbogbo yẹn ẹ lọ jókòó síbi kan jàre ẹ ló ṣàbù ẹbẹ bó ń ṣayé tiẹ̀ ní ṣó wá sọ́dọ̀ gbogbo yín ẹ wọ́n kàn sit down jàre ẹ jókòó bí kan so na go dey here go dey talk he was under influence but you are very good I swear. That's why some people, when they make it, they leave all this their ghetto, they move up, because there's certainly jealousy, there's everything, and Mohbad, you can tell that the boy. Look, take note of what that guy said. Only he was always unhappy. He was dealing with a lot of things. At the end of the day, no, they bullied him, no doubt. But what took his life? So that's it. So now I will love to read your analysis. Yeah, I will love to read it. And I'm not an investigative journalist, but I love reading. So I would look into it and see if it's something I need to share with the people. Maybe they too can. But however, can I assure you people?
Why they were doing the attack today, why they are dragging, talking about it today. One of them, I think the one that is calling herself president of Olosho, he said she killed her parents when she was small. You see, the truth is this, all of them, it seems they have nothing to lose, really. For people that comes out on a social media platform, and decide to just talk, they throw caution to the air. They don't care. It really means they have nothing to really lose because they don't mind that image. Because they said it, all of them said it, and it is not, it won't be proper, if we also try to go in the mud with them, and and the best thing is, in fact, 100%, what you have done is just the best, you don't need to, start dragging with them. The only thing they will always do if they stream us is to make sure that is another way of advertising your platform. When you begin to stream your platform, is another way people, because by the time they start streaming your platform, people will be coming to watch, to see who is Yeye, who is they, and I understand one thing now, that they start trailing, they will start trailing you people of people that are frontliners of this justice for Mohbad. They start trailing them, they start watching them, any little thing. And the truth is this: none of them is not. I'm not. I don't know how to put it. These people's life, when you check their life, it is exactly what they are putting out. That is how their life is. It is exactly how their life has been anyway. That is what they are actually putting out. So personally, I am not surprised. When I even saw it, was even see their look, their picture self. There's how somebody will look. You will know this kind of person, how homely, this person is. Is the truth. If you see someone that is rugged, you will know that this person is, is rugged, and you can tell where they come from. So when they started talking and start saying all of these things, I was just shaking my head that
I didn't want to tell you people I was going to bring pipe. I wanted to just, if you don't come, then you will miss. Then you will come, you will then hear it later. Then at least you will catch up. But thank God at least some of you are able to catch up with Prime Boy. So we are good to go. We leave everything. So Abi, we leave everything. If there's anything that you need to know, the truth is that very soon the whole thing continues. The government have heard us, and Berkete is doing everything to do. Baba is doing they are doing everything. Everything is getting better. Mr. Miwa is doing everything. So nothing is left to stop. Thanks to Baba Mohbad's lawyers. Thank you to everybody. And like I said before, God bless you all. So good night, everybody. I love you all. I bless you.
He said, I think they perfect all their imperfections on that same Monday, the 11th. And I think that was the more reason why it was hard for CY to allow anybody to come into that building that day. Because according to Prime Boy, Prime Boss said he called or message or something, and it was not allowed to come over. And I forgot somebody that called again. I think the mom, Mohbad mom or so, said they called her or she called or something like that. And something somehow she said CY said Emma, how did she even put that Shegbon Kokoni ma? Like, did you hear anything, ma? And the woman was like, no, or something like that. So which should bring me back to that same Monday. That a lot happened on that Monday, which we can't unravel now. And the second thing I want to mention is this. This case, justice for Mohbad is so close. So close. So what I notice is we have only one simple thing to do, but who is going to do that is who we don't know. I think it's better we put it out to the government. We should keep applying more pressure the way we are doing. The pressure is getting to them. And I think there is somewhere I would like us to extend the pressure to. That is a place like it's a bell. When you ring the bell there, the government themselves, they're listening more. And, before 24 hours, you will see them responding. It's like a brimstone. That is Twitter. If the way we put much energy on TikTok here, if we can get it down to Twitter, I bet you everything we want them to be doing 24. In fact, if the pressure gets too much, they might even ban the Twitter. That's to tell you that every government official, they are all on Twitter. For starters, anytime you say something that doesn't sit well with them, they respond. In fact, they respond to Twitter than any other app in Nigeria. They are on Twitter 24/7. So if there is a way we can organize ourselves, coordinate ourselves, put ourselves together, and get down to that app more. Even me myself, I'm more of a Twitter person than even TikTok. If we can get ourselves down more on Twitter and, keep expanding this and, pushing this narrative out every day, like in their faces, they will be forced to do a whole lot of things. As we can see, for almost 4 months to 5 months, nothing was done until Brekete came on board. And, we can see how the perspective was flipped. And, it's just like a brand new case all over again. So if there is a way we can be able to get from the service provider, maybe 1 or 2 Mohbad phone number, Cynthia number, Darusha, Adura, every other person in that house, I can bet you 3 days before that sad event, and let's say a week after that sad event, everything will be cleared. And I can assure you, both the text message, both everything, we are going to understand exactly what happened. And the people who are the hems of affairs who can get us that are strictly the government or the police, themselves. So I don't know how we can get that to police. And I believe Baba Mohbad too is in a position with the team to be able to push that forward to the court of law, and probably access will be granted to the police or maybe some officials that can handle that case, or maybe to the lawyers. I don't know. I'm not a, what is it called? I'm not a law practitioner, but there are some social laws that almost everybody knows about. So if there is a way that can be done 3 days before the event, maybe from on Thursday or Friday or Wednesday, then a week or 2 weeks after that sad event, I think justice will be served immediately. And if there is still a way, because to me, I won't sit here and lie to myself. I don't Jeffrey, excuse me. I don't put 100%, body in that inquest coming on the way this month. I don't know why. I'm not just trying to discourage anybody, but I'm just saying from my own angle. So, but if there is still a way, maybe before the inquest too, because I don't know, maybe some people have had the date or so, I've not had anything. Maybe before the event or after the event, if there is a way, Baba team can work with Brekete, and we can get 1 or 2 or 3 people out of those people who want to talk down to Abuja for them to speak. Because I noticed something, that anytime one of them says something, there is always disagreement in their camp. And because of all eyes are on these people, it's not easy for them to guard themselves in a place and coordinate the lies. If you can listen very well to Adura during Corona inquest, he was not really free. He wanted to say something and something is holding him back. And I think that is exactly what is happening to all of them. There is a power play, we all know. There is someone, and I think that someone is probably the same person that give a call to Femi Falana, because I believe Cynthia does not have that, charisma, or let me say, does not have that money to walk into Falana chamber and say, Baba, I want you to know. I don't think she has that. There must be somebody, somewhere who is so powerful, we make that call and say, okay, so person is coming to you, attend, to so person. But nevertheless, I still believe that if we can be well coordinated, because there has been a lot of fights from the hosties and issue, because that's what they want, and it's actually happening. But we know the true host. We know people who are truly fighting for justice for Mohbad. So if there is a way we can, get our act together and get to Twitter, 1, then 2, Brekete. If there can get one, if it is Mama Mohbad younger sister, Prime Boy, or this other guy, because to me, I'm not with spending. Everything he has been saying, I don't believe in anything he's saying. You left Mohbad house around 9 p.m., all those kind of things. I don't believe in all those shenanigans. So to me, I think there are just 2 steps. So if those 2 steps can be taken, all these questions we'll be asking on TikTok, we get to them under 13, 14 hours.
Thank you so much.
And they will respond. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Mr. Supervised TV. Yeah, I think it was on Friday. That Friday was the first time you came to this our wonderful platform, and where we are, kind of doing analysis and at the same time having fun, entertaining, and trying to ginger ourselves. And you made your submission, and I want to say thank you for your submission. And for today again, thank you so much. So for the questions that you ask, I'm going to allow Mr. Olaide to address the Twitter. And Mr. Olaide, let's have this. Thank you so much, Mr. Olaide.
Before Olaide speak, let me quickly ask some questions from Andy, please. Please.
Mr. Odin, it is with respect to the question that Mr. Supervisor talked about. Mr. Olaide is going to talk.
How many followers do you have on Twitter, please? Sorry. Okay. Supervibes.
Andy, don't move that place, please.
Mr. Supervibes. How many followers do you have on on Twitter?
I have a lot of followers in some accounts as well.
Okay, good. Yeah, so you can help us to push it. We have a Twitter account, justice_Mohbad. You can help us to retweet. You can share with your contacts so that they can follow us. We've been putting some stuff there as well, the protest. The protest that will be happening this Friday. We tweeted about it. But we don't have much followers. We have just about 100 followers there, and we have about 200 there. If anyone has just opened Twitter accounts, let them follow, and then because we need to do Twitter space just like this one, just like this live. Can just do Twitter space so that people can also know what's going on. It's cold. I've said it is cold on Twitter. It's very, very cold. It's very hot on TikTok, but it can help us. Justice_Mohbad. You can search.
Ajay,
Please.
Mr. Olaide, thank you very much. Why I come up with that Twitter stuff is like on Mohbad birthday, Mohbad ain't trend on Twitter at all. But I noticed that anytime Cynthia brings out any propaganda, maybe she says something, it will trend automatically on Twitter. That means that a lot of PR, a lot of what are they called, have been paid to push those narratives of her on Twitter, because they know that is the main place that the government, her eyes are always on. So every time she says something, you will just see on Twitter. And it's just like everybody just go one way. This lady has suffered. Don't marry into bad family. I'm like, what are these people not in this country? Are these people, I will just be feeling somehow. Though I will chip in a lot of talk just to educate some people.
Yeah, thank you so much. I need to interject somehow. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, there is a Twitter account that is justice_Mohbad. Justice_Mohbad is the Twitter account. It has been opened for the purpose of this justice for Mohbad. So Mr. Laide is the one handling it. Let's do well to follow the Twitter account. Also, I also need to say this. I said it on Saturday morning that Mr. Arifala is now on Instagram. Is on Instagram every Friday, I think 8 p.m. every Friday evening. We need to spread the message. I think out of all of this platform, pardon me. Out of all of this platform, I think it is only those people on Instagram that, I don't know, maybe, I don't want to use the word that is coming to my mind, but the people on Instagram, they are something else. But thank God Mr. Arifanla has actually taken it upon himself. So he's going to, on every Friday, 8 p.m. in the evening, Nigerian time, is going to be on the on Instagram, so that the message will be passed across to broader followers. So please help follow Mr. Arifa on Instagram, and for the justice on the account on the Twitter is justice_Mohbad. Justice_Mohbad. Let's follow the account, and I don't know if Mr. did not find anything in the body of Mohbad responsible for his offing. The legal team, the Brekete family, and Baba Mohbad, which is Mr. Joseph Aloba, have made a promise that there's going to be a private autopsy. And on a case like this, sometimes cases like this takes 20 years. Tupac, a good example, takes more than 20 years. Some of them takes 10 years. Some of them, but this one, with what we are having and how it is going, I can categorically tell you that by God and with God on our side, this case is not going to take long. I want to try and understand everybody because we are all eager to get justice. But one thing I work on is that that of the Bible, when the Bible says in Isaiah that precept upon precept, line upon line, a little here and a little there. If you rush, go chop hot food, now your mouth go burn. But if you blow wind inside the food, you go still enjoy the food. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for still standing for justice for Mohbad, irrespective of this distraction, irrespective of whatever legal team that some people are trying to gather so that they can be able to destroy the case. Thank you for still standing strong. With that manner, please, let me quickly make welcome Mommy Ajokeade. Mommy Ajokeade, you want to say something to us concerning justice for Mohbad in 1 or 2 minutes? Thank you so much.
Good day, everyone. Yeah, and thanks for having me again. God bless all of us. I really appreciate us because God is with us and is in control, and we thank God for that. I saw I heard this something this morning on one platform which I've been bothering my head with. Hello. How are you? They were dragging each other between Mr. Conley and Mr. Lenchi regarding the nurse. Don't let me use was, because I'm still disappointed because that man was saying that Lenchi always put what is his name? Prime Boys on his.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah,
Mommy,
I don't want to hear this, but we need to be very careful, right?
Yes, Mommy Ajokeade. For now,
Okay.
that particular topic is out of.
Okay, all right.
No, I didn't hear about it.
Yeah,
and
just to pick a point, we must be vigilant and we must be very careful for someone to say.
Ajokeade,
Yes. Okay, it's all right.
Yes, ma.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Mommy Odoma, Mommy Odoma, mommy Odoma, you are my mommy, and I know
No problem.
you
No
love me.
problem. You need to correct me if
Yeah.
I'm going wrong, right?
Yes, ma. Thank you so much, my mommy. Thank you, ma.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma.
So,
Majesty, I see you.
pardon?
No, not you, ma. No, thank you, ma. You can go ahead, ma.
Okay. Thank you. But we still need to
Yes, ma.
continue to pray that any manipulators like Yoruba, you know, Ajenilese, Abatenije, whoever, gbogbo enemies of Mohbad, don't pretend, enemies of Baba Mohbad, who doesn't want us to get this justice. God should expose them.
Alagabagebe.
Thank you, my mom. Thank you. You know Yoruba Gonle, Yoruba le, ara kan gudu ni Yoruba. Now, Kolombawa tu àṣírí wọn kó expose. The spirit of Mohbad should expose them. And if you do love yourself, please, please, please stay on your lane. Ẹ má ṣe ojú méjì. Ẹ dúró sí ọ̀hún. And anybody, you have your opinion. We all have our opinions, right? But for you to keep on, you are saying you are on Mohbad's side, and you will keep on abusing Baba Mohbad. That time has passed, I think, when we first started. Baba Mohbad, he was the one who looked after this boy, man, whatever. Doesn't buy car or anything, you know, flashy for himself. He used that money to raise them up. And someone will come up with all that. What can I call that language you are using for him? Too bad. And if you are a man, I don't think many of our men nowadays can do what Baba Mohbad has done. They will move down to another man's, another woman's, from one place to the other. All them agbádùn ayé wọn lọ. Wọ́n ti ẹ̀ ní wo pé àwọn ní ọmọ kankan níbì kan. And fortunately, he brought them up, and Mohbad became what? Oh my God. And they didn't let him enjoy his labor, even the dad, because I'm sure if Mohbad doesn't go to, wrong hands from the beginning, his dad will enjoy. Even his mom will also enjoy. But they've gone into wrong hands. They've gone into wrong family. Olúwa Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Olódùmarè Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Olúwa, Olúwa. Ẹ má bínú ẹjọ́ nítorí ti Ọlọ́run. They've gone into wrong hand. Wrong family. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa rebuke ẹ̀. Gbogbo bíkíbi tí àwọn ọmọ wa bá máa yà. Ọlọ́run ẹlẹ́dàá wa. Mo di orí mi mú. Má jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ mi ṣí léyà. Àwọn tó ti wọnú ilé. Kọ́ má rí ìkọsẹ̀. Kọ́ má rí ìdààmú. Kọ́ má rí ogun tó máa jẹ́ pé ikú ilé ló máa pa wọ́n. Ikú ìta ò ní pa wọ́n. Ọmọ rere, aya rere. Kọ́lọ́run bá wa fi ṣe ìkẹ́ wọn. Kọ́ bára wọn kalẹ̀. Ká má rí irú eléyìí nínú ẹbí wa. Ká má ṣàdúrà ní gbogbo ìgbà fún àwọn ọmọ wa. Because this case is just out of hand. I've never seen this type of things in my life. I've never.
I have an update.
Thank
please.
you.
Yes,
Thank
ma.
you.
Thank you so much, ma. I have an update. Yes,
All
ma.
right. Thank you. Ah,
Of Mohbad's father, and signed by Mohbad's father himself. In some couple of seconds, you should see it on your screen. You should see the headline on your screen. Then I'm going to read out for us. Please just give me 1 minute. Mommy Ajoke Ade, thank you so much for that. But I need to actually come in and read this out to us. Thank you so much, ma. Yeah. Okay, good. Now we have this on our screen. This is the press release that just came out now some couple of minutes ago. Mohbad's father disowns lawyers appearing in court without consent. That is the headline. Mohbad's father disowns lawyers appearing in court without consent. The details. Joseph Aloba, father of late singer Ilerioluwa Aloba, aka Mohbad, has distanced himself from individuals who claim to be his lawyers and appear in court without his consent. Aloba, who made this known in a statement sent to Punch online on Tuesday, said it did not authorize any legal representation aside from the legal team hired by his family. The statement, signed by a member of the legal team, Monisola Odumosu, stated that the disclaimer became necessary after someone paraded himself on social media and identified himself as a counsel acting on behalf of Mohbad's father. Odumosu quoted Aloba as saying that anyone or group seeking to take any action about Mohbad's case must seek the consent and approval of his legal team. The statement reads, our attention has been drawn to a certain individual on the social media platform, particularly TikTok, parading himself to be working for a group on behalf of our clients, Mr. Joseph Aloba. Pardon me, let me read that again. The statement read, our attention has been drawn to a certain individual on the social media platform, particularly TikTok, parading himself to be working for a group or on behalf of our clients, Mr. Joseph Aloba. It is our client's instruction that he has not engaged anyone, a law firm or an NGO to represent him either in court or any other place in matters relating to seeking justice on the death of his late son, Ilerioluwa Oladimiji Aloba Mohbad, other than his current legal team, which have been particularly briefed on all matters relating to procuring justice on behalf of his son. Mr. Aloba said anyone or group who wants to take any action about the Mohbad matter must seek the consent and approval of his legal team, whom he said have been doing the legal work diligently and to his satisfaction. Mr. Aloba has not given anyone or group his consent to represent himself. The statement added that the deceased family was not unaware of what is described as subterranean. I'm saying this English word for the first time. I don't know how to pronounce it, but pardon me, I'll come back to it. Moves to scuttle the process of justice. Okay, now I go over it again. Thank you so much. The statement added that the deceased family was not unaware of what is described as the subterranean move to scuttle the process of justice in Mohbad's matter. The legal team noted further that it was desirous of ensuring that spoilers were not allowed to destroy the blocks of justice being built for this case. Please, we urge the public, both TikTok, to ignore anyone or group that claim to be acting on behalf of Mr. Joseph Aloba, it added. The Punch reported that Mohbad, a former signee of Aziz Fashola, popularly known as Naira Marley, died on September 12, 2023, at the age of 27 in Lagos State. The Lagos State Police Command had, on September 18, 2023, inaugurated a 13-man special investigation team to probe the mysterious death of Mohbad. This is the end of the press release. Now, I hope we are all clear now.
Clap
I
for
hope we
Baba
have all.
Mohbad now. Clap for Baba Mohbad. Clap,
Okay,
clap, clap.
I'm gonna clap. I'm gonna clap. I'm gonna clap. Let me
And his legal team. A round of applause.
Clap, clap, clap. Round of applause. Pa, 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 pa.
2024. Just round of applause.
Now we can see this. We can see this here that why should you be parading yourself? Why should you? There's a paragraph which I'm going to read again. Why should you be parading yourself to be what you are not, what you have not been employed to do, or what you have not been assigned to do? What is your gain? What is your motive?
What do you stand to
What is
say?
your gain? What is your motive? Why are you sweeping the place where they are not asking you to sweep? What do you want to gain from all of this thing? What do you want to gain? The man said he does not want anything, but you people keep going up and down claiming you are one concerned citizens or whatsoever. Okay, if you guys claim you are concerned citizens, then what are we? We that will come and sit down on TikTok morning, day and night. What is the gain? What is your gain? What do you stand to benefit by hijacking this case from the man? Now it is now crystal clear. Now the man has come out now to tell everybody that, see, I have my legal team, and anybody that is parading his or herself, a group or whatsoever, an NGO, to be working for me, I have not.
Today, that guy where they sell that cloth where they cover face, that Awusa cloth where they cover face. What do they call the cloth? That cloth where Awusa people they cover
Yeah,
face.
I know. Yeah, that black cloth. Yeah.
He tell the guy say, because I dey follow you play, you be person when they see person finish, person they follow you play. Go that side.
Oh my God, this man.
But you know how to play. He's a very nice man. I love him.
Yeah, he
I
does.
swear. Anytime I go to Nigeria, I will say I will go there. I will go to Abuja. I have as there, so I will just go there and stay and see him. He's a nice man. Anyway. My God! Since all these days.
I have a question to ask. So let me ask one question that is been disturbing me since yesterday.
Oh yeah, ask.
You know that reply that Wumi replied to Baba yesterday. My question is, this man, you don't like this man, but you still want your child to bear his surname. I don't understand. What is her problem? Because if you so much hate this Baba and you still want to bear their surname, I don't understand. Why?
Why? Let me answer you this question. Why? Because he's bearing the surname because of the weights, because of the money. The money has gone now. Okay. No, so mobile get many money for that. No. Blood. That is what we call blood money.
Because listen, if I hate
Mohbad will talk say you no get money. Say now me they feed them from the Igbo and the cloth where she they say. Now wow.
You don't like
Professor,
this man.
Professor
And
Dawa.
you yourself, you want to be bearing Mrs. Aloba. Your child too, you want them to bear Miss Aloba. Go and do the DNA, then you have full right to bear that name. It's simple as ABCD.
Guys, Queen of Energy, I don't think that child can bear Mohbad's name. See, she wants to send that Baba to jail, or she wants to end that Baba so that she can move on with her life. Baba is the only one that has the right to checklist or to checkmate that child, to know what the child is bearing or not. That is why she is doing everything for the Baba to go with his son. That boy right now is not bearing Aloba. Let me just tell you the truth. He's going to be bearing the palace name.
Yeah, but
If anyone ever think Wunmi want that baby to get, it's a big lie.
The birth certificate of that boy, is it in is he Aloba or whatever?
There is no birth certificate. He was born in Ile Alagbo. No birth certificate.
The mama just talk say.
But even if you are born in the house, you can still go and register for.
Yes. Now, with Nigeria, everything is possible. Now, with 2,000 naira, you can get birth certificate.
So they don't go collect birth certificate. Mohbad talk. Then say Mohbad talk say he no like hospital.
All those are lie.
So we understand that now. If Mohbad not like hospital, it's fine. Every woman can give birth at home, but you can still go and register your child and get birth certificates before they are 4 weeks.
So
the Europe, to get birth certificate is very hard. In Nigeria, with 5,000 naira, Jeremy, all those police station will give you, all those hospital they will give you. It's with money. Anything you want to do is money in Nigeria. Can we power tap? They
are trying to tell us that this boy did not have birth certificate. Abi, one day we go see him.
No, even they not get birth certificate set because they know why they not give a birth certificate because of the father involved. I don't know that you get my point. The Oba of Ile-Ife, Abina.
Before Mohbad died.
Yes.
So why didn't Mohbad?
5 months now. 5 months before the Mohbad died now.
So now hold on. Why didn't Mohbad ask for birth certificates?
No, because you know Mohbad will not ask because Mohbad know the truth of everything. Mohbad will not ask because Mohbad, so let God, that boy suffer, sha. Did you not finish that boy life? The boy need to let talk now in the year because the native doctor in that boy, what you eat in your stomach is very hard to come out.
Queen War, you know, be say everything where they tell the boy now in the boy they hear. The boy knows what to do. The boy wanted to tell people, but he trusts nobody. He don't know whom to trust again. The boy did not know whom to trust. That is why he was using those things as a song. But instead for us to be reading the lyrics, we were only dancing. All of us failed the boy.
No, all of us did fail him. You know why? Because if Mohbad wants to go out of that place, can go out. Native doctor have found everything Mohbad don't chop and Mohbad don't feel move. Because Mohbad want to move, he can't move. I don't know that you get the point.
Okay, so now Olaide is saying something that makes sense. You understand? Because you remember they were trying to go to Germany. To Canada. Obviously, they must have made a passport, isn't it?
Yes.
That is what we are saying. That is what we were saying. That
for you to make a passport in any country, you have to have birth certificate. I mean, Nigeria will be different.
Queen of Energy. That was what I was trying to tell you that they were telling us that Mohbad did not like hospital. The boy did not. That means the boy did not have certificate. But to them, the boy have certificate. You understand? You don't get me.
Energy.
I don't get energy.
Queen of Energy. Do you know that this what you have said now? I have heard another version of it. It was said that Mohbad was not about to travel with Wunmi and the child. It was only Mohbad. Mohbad wanted to run away from her. Not because she brought that to the public just to think that Mohbad wanted to travel with him with her. No. It was only Mohbad wanted to travel, not with Wunmi and the child. She's lying.
It was only
Mohbad. It's not with the child because Mohbad is going to play. Want to do a surprise to Bella.
Yes.
So
yes.
It's not,
it was only Mohbad, not with the child. And because someone told her that Mohbad want to run away with her from her with another woman to her brother, that's why she finished.
But the police
hold on, guys. Do you know one thing that we're not talking about? One thing we need to really stress. You know, I don't know if anybody was in that live when Arifa was interviewing Prime Boy, and Prime Boy said the reason why they started fighting in that car was one particular name Wunmi mentioned.
Yes, I was there. Yes.
Thank you very much. I would like to know that name. If we keep asking, don't you think that name will come out?
They are
because
not
that
going to say
name
anything
started the
about it,
fight.
though. We have to wait till when
Yes,
Corona
yes.
starts.
Yeah, normally we don't know why the corona did not start today. Did not hold today.
Is it today supposed to start?
Normally I had today, the
No, not
7th.
today. Oh, that one is just a rumor. It's not today.
When the corona is going to
No,
take place?
I
When
did not
again?
even sleep.
Did anybody know when?
No.
Not fix the date yet.
Okay. But these people is strong, but they're not stronger than God. It's only God and the people they TikTok that oh my God. It's God that will guide all of us. It's God.
Today is Delta Queen's birthday. Oh. What is your favorite thing? Let's
Yes,
play it
so
for
today is my baby sister's birthday. We are celebrating it on Arifa.
Okay. Write your favorite Mohbad song. No go write Yoruba song for that. No go play them. I said Mohbad
Abi,
favorite
every
song.
time Yoruba, don't share.
Write Mohbad favorite song. I go play for you. No go tell me something else. I want the noise of it because you know what? Even they said even when 2 or 3 are gathered, if God wants to work, He will do His work.
Exactly.
You understand? So let's not dwell on who came, and who didn't come. Let's just move on. And we do appreciate, because after that protest, Arifa, I didn't even tell you, I was sick, cold entered me because it was freezing.
Harmon Avenue.
It was
When you
freezing.
you follow the talk that one here now, you go let people they ask me say where I did. Why could they worry you?
You can see me now. See me very well. Oh.
I can see you. See beautiful mama.
Yes,
you
now.
can see, oh, you don't see.
See beautiful mama.
You don't see.
Hip-hop in-law.
Man, you know,
I
say,
like hip-hop in-laws.
You know, say the house say you dey come.
Oh,
for our house, we know they suffer. We know they suffer for our house. You see,
my coming to proper family where I go chop belle food.
I say make you come and empty my closet. Come.
Ha! You don't give me weight.
You hear?
Come and empty my closet.
I go take first class.
Inshallah, we go to life. Amen.
Thank you very much. That's a very beautiful one. I really appreciate that. Just go. And so we shall get the justice.
Why are you sending me request now? Why are you sending me this thing now?
Been a different scenario. But in this case, we are talking of an average man here. And no matter how we turn this thing, the justice we're asking for, we are still going to get it from the government. We are still going to get it from these same people we are saying they're going to cheat.
That is it. It affects many things.
Just 1 minute. Please, I cannot comment on your show. I don't know why.
You can't comment on something that they have done to Mohbad, that they are waiting for the body to be buried to bring a disconnection. To bring a disconnection, right? Yes, okay, don't write long sentences, okay? It is so that the general public will be forced to ask Baba Mohbad to go and bury the body. That is what is happening. So let me have you, Vegetable Island, let's have you.
Came up to discuss the finances side of things. I also believe that these people will not have the confidence they have if the finances were frozen. If the money had been frozen right from the beginning, I think it would have prevented them to have any sort of legal actions against Baba or any sort of access that they have now. I'm going to be honest, Ish, because obviously we're having an honest discussion here. I feel as though it may be a bit too late in regards to stopping the finances, because there's been enough time to allow for assets to be moved to certain areas or for funding to be moved to different accounts and so on, because it's been nearly 6 months now, or however long it's been. So I feel as though it's a bit too late. And that doesn't mean that I'm saying, don't be hopeful. But I think what we're facing now is a situation where the people that are involved in this are fighting for their reputation and not necessarily fighting for assets or funding, because they've already distributed it accordingly. And this is going to sound awful. I highly doubt that Baba Mohbad is going to receive an amount of money or royalties, due to the fact that there's a lot of discrepancies with Mohbad's finances. Nobody actually knows whether he had any equity or any royalties or whatever he was entitled to, because there's been deception right from the beginning when it comes to money. And I think what he's now fighting is honestly just some accountability and justice for Mohbad, just to find out within himself, to be settled, who actually killed his son and why. I feel like that's where we are at. I hope that that's no disrespect to the legal team or the team that's around Baba Mohbad. Like you said, Ish, everybody's doing a wonderful job, and I think everybody is trying their very best. It's just that we've got to the point where the finance aspect, I think, is going to be a difficult one to fight, because there isn't any way to trace exactly what Mohbad had and didn't have. We know he's got that property in Lekki. Maybe there's a chance there, but then again, there needs to be a thorough investigation, and the chances of him receiving that property are pretty slim. And the reason why I'm less hopeful about the funding is because Baba Mohbad is not just fighting the people in that house. He's fighting the system that is trying to prevent him from getting the justice that we all, and he especially, needs. I hope that makes sense. I hope it doesn't make people feel less hopeful, but I think that it will bring closure to understand that it's gone beyond the finances now. That's just my way of thinking. I could be wrong, and I would like to hear what other people feel in regards to that matter. I also agree with you in regards to the legal team maybe putting out a statement stating things that may occur, like trying to move from one place to another before it actually happens, because then it's like trying to run around at the last minute when steps could have been taken to prevent certain situations from occurring. And lastly, your English, as it is incredible. And I like the fact that you are formal, and I think you are fine as you speak. If you were to move to the United Kingdom, I think that's the sort of level of professionalism and formality that we would expect when you're coming for a job interview. And we definitely do not want to hear, yo, bruv. No, we do not want to hear that. And we do not want to hear, what was the other one that you said? You see, we don't want to hear that. We do not. We want to hear you as you are, Ish, here. I always find this, and I'm sorry to go off a little bit. I always prefer the language of
other people that come from, let's say you're in Nigeria now, or other African continents, or even India, or even Spain, when they come to this country, they speak the Queen's English. But for some reason, when they stay here, because that's what we're taught outside of the country, right? We're taught the Queen's English, especially from a country where my mum's from, that was a colonized country. They speak the Queen's English. But when they come here, I think people then adapt. And then, especially in central London, they start to pick up all this street language, which is not going to get you a job. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. So you remain with the senator language that we love and oozes of professionalism. And with that, I'm going to mute.
Thank you so much. Oh, Benty Wyland, thank you. Now you're making me okay, thank you so much, Benty Wyland. Mide, I see you. Jeff from over and everybody, Mommy Annie Hughes, thank you. Blessed Mom, I see you. Okay, I'm going to come back to that, but before I forget your line of thought concerning the freezing of the account and something. Yeah. Let me quickly say this, and we can have people from the comment section. Hey, Queen of Energy, Blessed Mom, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Blessed Mom. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Joy Felix, thank you. Thank you. Obrigado. Thank you. Hey, Mommy Arias International. Yes, Mommy Arias. It's, International Women's Day. Yeah, and we're going to celebrate. You know, when I say we're going to celebrate, definitely we're going to celebrate. I'm looking at my boss. I'm going to tell my boss I have my mouth is paining me, so that it will allow me to close early, so that we can go and celebrate Women's Day. I'm going to tell you. Oh, I should do like this. I should do like this. What is wrong with you? Go home. And immediately I step out of the compound like this. I'll just do game. Okay, somebody's already telling me it's not good to lie. Okay, I'm not going to lie. But Monday to Friday is not a small thing now. Okay, let me quickly go to what Benty Wyland said when she said about they already moved money from the account, this and that. Yeah, I believe they already moved money from the account. And there are two things concerning that. If there is money that is being moved from the account, Joy Felix, thank you. If there is money that is being moved from the account, Didi. So if there is money that is being moved from the account, there are two things. There are two things I want to say concerning that. Number one, it's either the money is being moved from that particular beneficiary account, which is actually Mobat's account from the whatever streaming platform, into another platform. Into another account, which is actually traceable. The money is traceable. If you move money from one account to another account, it is traceable. And that is the good thing about it. The money is traceable. So even if they have taken $25 billion from the account, it can easily be traced that the money moved from YouTube into this account. So who is the owner of the accounts? That person is going to give accounts, or that person is going to be responsible. You get? So it's not a matter of 6 months ago they have taken something from the account. Yes, they could have. You get? They could have taken something from the account, but it is traceable. Mommy Detola, okay, thank you so much, Mommy, for joining. The money is traceable. You can trace the money to where it is actually going to. So the owner of the account is going to be held responsible. And the money that left that account where it was being transferred to, if the money goes like this, those people, those branches where the money actually traveled to are going to be questioned too. So it's not too late to freeze the account. Number one, you freeze the account, Then number two, you trace where the money is being transferred to. Yes, God is love. How much was transferred into this individual's accounts? You get? So if money moves from my account now, it is there. The record is there. It's not like the Mohbad's iCloud or something. It is there. They will definitely see it. So whether they move an amount of money from whatever, no problem. But let us freeze the one that is still active. The fact that a problem has been existing for more than 20 years does not mean that we cannot stop the problem. But let us go to the source of the problem first. Stop the source of the problem. Block it. Then all other effects that the problem has caused, we then clear it. Because when they still have access to money, they can still gallivant up and down. When they promise so person money, you get, and the person is not seeing his money or her money, and the person is waiting that pay me my money, we had an agreement, and you are telling the person, the place where the money used to come from, there is a problem there, then the person is going to voice out. If it is what's cash now, you can't trace cash. Cash is gone. Cash is gone. That's why you see some of these politicians, they go and buy dollars. They buy cash and they go and bury it because you can't trace cash. But if it is online transaction, you definitely see it. If you send money to me, the record is going to be there 100 years from now. So we can still freeze the account. The legal team should I don't know. It's just an advice we are passing out to the legal team. They should look into that aspect. If this is what they are going to do as now, currently, and they are going to bring to the general public that, okay, we have been able to do this concerning Mohbad's account, concerning the royalty, forget about who is going to come and tell Baba Mohbad that Baba Mohbad is fighting for money. We are not the one. It's not Baba Mohbad that is requesting for it. It is the general public that is saying, freeze the accounts. So if they say Baba Mohbad is fighting for money, is begging for money, is he begging for money from their father's pockets? Has Baba Mohbad ever gone to anybody's platform to go and look for money before? If Baba Mohbad come to my platform, Baba Mohbad come and beg for money on my platform, how is it your problem on another platform? How is that your problem on another platform? Fala no short ye tarani la show. So that particular thing, the legal thing should take it upon themselves. They should take it upon themselves to look into that aspect of, the royalty. Who is collecting the streaming platforms? Who is the person? Adetunwa, thank you so much. Who is this person that is responsible? Someone is collecting the money, and that money is giving them power. But if you block the source of the money, some people already said, stop streaming Mohbad's song. Stop streaming Mohbad's song. Stop streaming Mohbad's song. That is a bad idea. We can't stop streaming Mohbad's song. You get? But the team can actually go ahead and block the people that are collecting the money. When the person that is writing article that is passing to Sahara reporters did not see money to collect again, the person will stop writing. When the person that is writing article did not see money to collect again, the person not go write article. What are we talking about? Okay, now look at this very well. That particular blogger, do you know how much they paid that particular blogger? Before the bloggers will start posting everything. I'm talking about Very Dark Man's students. Do you know how much they paid the person? Or do you think they are rendering ordinary service or free service? Where's the money coming from? years I've been with Mohbad. I have suffered with him. I have suffered with him now. This is Toyekimajongo. This is now that I'm supposed to be eating Ongo. Can you be serious for once in your life? Each talk. This is a very serious matter. That's it. Why can't they go to Punch and Vanguard to go and post whatever it is that they want to post? Ayobami Adebayo, thank you for joining, my brother. So there is Oro. So Mohbad left Oro. But the father who trained Mohbad cannot eat part of the Oro. So Baba Mohbad does not know how to joro. Do you see that human beings are wicked. Human beings are wicked. So Baba Mohbad does not know how to joro. Someone was saying yesterday, the person said, even Iya Wunmi knows more about Mohbad than Baba Mohbad knows about Mohbad himself. I said that again. Credit to that person that said it. I've forgotten the person who said it. I was on the move yesterday and I heard it, yeah. I heard it. Credit to that person that said it. The person said, Mama Wunmi knows more about knows more about Mohbad's life than Baba Mohbad knows about Mohbad himself. Someone said it yesterday. I don't know the reason why I forgot the platform I was passing through yesterday, because I wasn't really online that particular yesterday. Someone, Joy Felix, thank you. The person said, and it's true. If not, how will Mohbad go ahead and buy land? Oh God, it's a pity. Samuel, don't mind me. It's a pity. Temtem, thank you so much, Temtem. I like that comment because they cut the man off. They are wicked. They are sons of the. Don't let me use that word because this thing is a very sensitive word. But in the Bible, it's this thing. They are wicked. Wicked set of human beings. And I concur with that person. I agree with that person when the person said that woman knows more about Mohbad than Baba Mohbad knows about his own son after the fame. You can imagine Baba Mohbad went and Baba Mohbad knelt down for Naira Marley. Don't you all see the video? Baba Mohbad went and knelt down for Naira Marley. And someone is saying somewhere that Mudejo, Mudejiao, Nisi to Yekima Joro. And the father, Baba Mohbad, went and knelt down for Naira Marley. Wait, am I the only one that saw that video? Now, wow. Hey, Mr. Mike, my brother, well done, sir. Now, wow. Now, real wow. Now, real wow. So, having said that, any money that has moved out of the account can easily be traced to whosoever it is that collected it. Mr. Mike, thank you so much. To whosoever that the money wheresoever it is. So it's not too late to do this thing. So the legal team of Baba Mohbad should take it upon themselves to carry this out as an assignment. That the streaming and everything, We won't stop streaming Mohbad song. I'm still gonna stream Mohbad song today. I have streamed Mohbad song. Nobody can stop me from streaming Mohbad song. But the royalty, the money that comes out of it, yeah, should go to the necessary, to the appropriate quarters. Should go to the necessary place, necessary individual. Or should even stop now. They should freeze it. No money should move in, no money should move out. Because tomorrow, even if Baba Mohbad is part of the this thing now, I'm not saying the money, if they freeze it, the money should go to Baba Mohbad. No, that's not what I'm saying. I am saying the outcome of whatever it is that we are streaming online is what some people are still using against us. It is what when I stream a song now, you know, get paid or whatever, they get paid for it. Yeah? So it is that money that some people are withdrawing. It is the money they are still using to go and publish whatever it is that they are publishing on the internet. That's the reason why some people can come out and be shouting all manner of things on the internet. So, Vegetable Island, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say now.
I do. In your English. I understand exactly what you're saying, and it makes sense. My concern is that if we can trust the authorities to guide the legal team to be able to do the appropriate thing, I think that's where my problem lies. We have a lawyer who was Mohbad's lawyer, but was clearly working against him. And he had the nerve to come out and say that Mohbad was not entitled to the royalties because he's not part of a certain group. So it's all these sort of little things that that I hear that make me feel and make me understand that we cannot trust the authorities, even if the legal team are able to approach the right channels. I don't know if you see what I'm saying, Ish. I know it's traceable in terms of checking an account to another account. It works like that in a functioning society. It's just that, are we able to rely on it in this situation is my main concern.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Vegetable, if I may answer that, this is it. Yeah. The legal team are versed in knowledge when it comes to something like this. They cannot tell us that they don't know what to do when it comes to something like this. I am just a citizen. You understand? I'm just a citizen talking about this thing. But they have the necessary legal terms. They have the necessary, they know the next thing to do. You get? They know what to do. But they cannot tell us that it is not possible. They cannot tell us that it is not possible to get, to take the step that is going to, lead to the freezing of the account. They can't tell us that. It is possible. And they know what to do. And the government are not going to give us, but we have to demand for it. You have to demand for it. Eben, thank you. You have to demand. Nothing comes easy. The government knows that this is your right, but until you demand for it, they're not going to give you. So they are not going to make this thing happen until, I think there was a time they called maybe the National Assembly, something, blah, 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 blah. And that was the end of it. We didn't hear anything again. Nothing was heard about it because it is their inner caucus. You get? But as it is now, we need them to take the necessary steps to make sure that that thing is achieved. Nothing is impossible. Yeah, it's going to be difficult, but it is possible. We need to freeze that account. That account needs to be frozen. That account needs to be frozen. Once they are still getting money, they still have the power. But when they don't have the money again, we have broken their wings. They can fly. Gracie, I see you. They can fly.
Yes, sorry to interrupt you, just really quickly.
Yeah.
I remember, I think it was December. Was it December or November? I remember I sent Westo a DM because we were having this sort of discussion about funding and what Mohbad actually owned, whether it was his house or whether it was rented. And it was just as simple as saying, well, there is a possibility that we've got, what is it called? Not a murder case, homicide case.
Yeah.
And it's still in process and ongoing. Why is it that the government, because Baba Mohbad is not fighting the people in the house, he's fighting the government, really, let's be honest. Why is it that the government have not gone and taken everybody out of that house, first of all, and not only sealed the house because of a potential crime that might have taken place in that house, but also try and find out who owns the house and put everything into, and start off there. And then it trickles from the property alone to the people that were around Mohbad and to his accounts and freeze all assets. And I think it was around the time when the management team put out that crazy statement to say that everything was frozen on the 12th or the 13th of December. And I think it's still there on their Instagram. Where is the proof for that? Where is the documentation to prove that that's true? But then, after that, we also realized that the legal team that is going to
a elaborated birthday for Liam. The girl was like, are you all right? She now brings up an idea which all these fools are trying to rule out. She said that very day, you people are supposed to gather Mohbad's friends. If possible, beg Mohbad, Papa, gather Mohbad's family. Call pastors, call Alpha, call people that you can call. May they just come they pray for Mohbad that very day. Onwajuku Oscar, she said, Arifa, if you are a teacher, all your students must be very brilliant. She said they are supposed to gather people, pray for Mohbad, because the day Liam became 5 months, I guess. Is it 5 months? Yes, the day Liam became 5 months was when they find Mohbad. Okay, she said the day Liam became 5 months was when you people find Mohbad, was when Mohbad died. The same day that you are supposed to celebrate the birthday of Liam was when Mohbad died. So that very day should be a remarkable day in Mohbad, in Liam's life. So it's not meant for any kind of let's celebrate birthday, let's go to beach. That if she eventually go to beach or bar for any form of celebration, that means she is a fool. That woman is very daft if she goes. Maybe for no loss. I think I'm supposed to play it. Maybe people understand, say, these people, most of them that they are fighting for this so-called Wunmi, I swear, they knows the truth. And for the fact that they knows the truth, they are just kind of maybe what they gain. Now wetin make them no fit open mouth talk true be that. Because if no be say they get one particular thing wey dem dey gain wey sees them away from saying the truth, the thing hold them sotey dem no fit talk true but dem know the truth. This one dey confuse me because at times when you are angel of darkness, you go dey find am hard to deal with light. As angel of selfish, very, very callous. And after the whole thing, they still want to give us a different narrative.
This girl is so.
She said, is it because we are not telling you anything? Do you think we are doing nothing? Do you think no be generator dey sound? Na my fan. Na my fan dey make noise, so no mind am. Before it go find me here. Gabby, you hear me? Okay, Fola, sorry. And
totally mobile youth leader. Nas. Tí bá ti mọ̀ yẹn má má type síbi. Ẹ má lọ bí ẹ lè. Ẹ kọ́ máa share kí ló kàn tó kó kọ̀ tiẹ̀ má gbàtẹ́gùn sí orí mọ́. Kó má kọ̀ tiẹ̀ lọ ṣe anything mọ́ nítorí pé ọkọ ẹ̀ tó kú náà tó ń bá.
With young bad with everybody should get there. Pátápátá gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ojú pé kẹ́sì gbé ayé kọ̀ dín pọ̀pọ̀ fúlọ̀ just to remember that boy. The same day that she birthday in a date bọ̀bọ̀ yìí kùnà. Don't you?
she said the same day that you people are doing the birthday is the same day that the boy died. Don't you think? Liam's birthday happens to be on Monday, 11th September. Mohbad died 12th. They announced Mohbad death 12th. And he died on Monday, which was that 11th, which means this girl, as a warrior for Wunmi has narrated the whole story to her. Slip of tongue. Hi, why did I say it? And this girl is trying to tell the whole world a different story. She said the best thing to do to remember Mohbad is nothing but prayer. Pray. Gather people and pray for Mohbad. Stop kind of, celebrating what is not. Some fools maybe say the opportunity where they get, we say their husband travel come up for Nigeria. After a while, in as much the man is faithful, the man decided to bring them down to where he is. Then go see it, face camera. They go the vano rubbish from out. One they talk say because her husband died, make she no gree take air again. This person you're defending, have you for once asked her, babe, wait, why is this DNA became something forbidden for you? Why is this DNA become something you're running away from? After all, Mohbad is the father of this boy. How many of you have, for once, asked her these particular questions before? None. As a lady.
And so on that platform they were talking, each talk was actually very upset. So it was a topic that we talked about, and we went as far as saying that there should be some sort of investigation going on, like you said now, regarding the money aspect. But again, some people were saying, oh, let's find out what happened to Mohbad first. Like you rightfully said now, everything works. This girl is always, look at now, she came up with Baba Mohbad should pay her 50 million if he doesn't apologize. That tells you it's money after money, money after money, money for her. Almost 24, 50 million. Kilo fishy. And another problem, I don't have a problem with it, but it's something that is of concern. The mother, the father, they freaking kept mute. Even if somebody beats my child and she comes home to come and tell me, I will go and fight the person and ask why. Talk less of somebody being, as far as I'm concerned, she's a witness. I mean, she's a suspect and not a witness. Do you understand? And this gravity of somebody's blood hanging over somebody's head and the mother and the father kept mute, it's absurd. It's crazy. They're not even saying nothing, and these are the people that are freaking spending the money.
And
that's why they're keeping mute.
Sorry to cut you, madam. And that explains her complacent nature. To the fact that oh, I'm not bothered. My son is dead, and I have signed up myself to be dragging. I didn't focus, but I'm going to be focused on that money. I'm going to be dragging her. I am saying it public here. You want to record? Wumi, you killed Mohbad for his money. You killed Mohbad for his money. It was a toxic relationship that you were done with, but because he was your cash cow, you were sleeping around and you wanted to end. When he now started realizing himself, maybe wanting to take control, he was beginning to get, because obviously he had a low self-esteem to have put up with a tramp like you. So for him to have been trying to recognize himself and begin to ask questions, or even beginning to look at the fact that yes, this child may not be his as far as the traveling was concerned. You knew that
Yeah, that's not.
narcissistic control you had over him was breaking up. That was why you went for execution. Because according to that Adura, that said that in the house, the door was locked. Why would you lock the door? You mentioned in your transcript of the Corona Court that it was a light argument that got resolved. Why would you have locked the door that Darosha had to hold, Adura had to have his phone? For what? What was his phone being held for? Why would you allow a lawyer to be present in that house? Less than
Lawyer was
24 hours.
present. Lawyer was
When the guy
present. But Snowden knew what was going on at that time without the father knowing anything. There were Muslim clerics there.
They're all there.
Come on.
Because and that is why she planned a narrative with that her sister Karimo to come out to objectify the father as, oh, all he wants is money, so that you all can get away with it. So I am very happy, and I'm putting it here to everybody on this platform. The argument with Wumi Adebanjo and Karimo is not a distraction. It is coming up because they are at the root cause of this is that money issue, and that's why they are fighting, dragging over it. And I am officially signed up, I repeat myself, to drag this money bit until the hairs on the bomb of that foul will come out.
I'm sure you saw the what is it called? The update that the sister gave. It's a distraction, but it's not something that we should put aside, in the sense that not even only that, there was a platform, that was screen recorded, and you can tell that there's ruckus in their carcass already. And like Yorubas will say, a lie of 20 years, one day the truth will come out. You know what? This is a J, on people's hands. And we all say, this boy is not sleeping. This girl was not humble to him when he was alive. She didn't respect him. She's doing the same thing too now, even in his sleep. And it's crazy, the kind of mind that she has. For me, she's not somebody I want to advise in any way, form, or manner, because she laid her bed, so she should sleep in it. If she thinks she already knows she's not getting away with this. That's why she's coming up with all this. What's that one called? What's that? Showore, posting all sorts of senseless write-ups that they're just coming up with. See,
reverse psychology game, just playing reverse psychology game so that you can just
as of yesterday, was it yesterday? No, it was 3 days ago in their camp. The girl that was recording Baba Mohbad when she snuggled up to him, their camp was cursing her because they were planning a birthday for little man. I mean, these people, after money, it's money, and that's all they are. But your guy is still where he is. Everybody is struggling and not happy that the guy is not even sleeping where he's supposed to be sleeping. The right being done, and what you're about is having a party for this little man. Yes, normal thing. Any child, when their birthday comes, but this girl has never come out to say justice for her, for Mohbad. It is money. When